Hey guys, so here's another little update, Sunday update. After the word change, I trimmed these guys down. Trimmed a few things. I trimmed the Repens or the Reuben also. Took all the new growth, the healthy growth, and put that down. I didn't do much cleaning. I cleaned the glass, the front glass. I usually leave the sides and the back alone, though I should start cleaning them. The intakes are disgusting. I should probably start paying attention to them also. All these husbandry issues I am doing on the 20 gallon. I have to start doing it on this tank. Fish are looking good. I love these freaking rose lines. As they get bigger, the colors come out even more. Though there's, it's not like rams or other colorful fish, but they are some good-looking fish. A lot of personality. So I'm trimming everything down. I still don't know what I want to do as far as escape-wise. I just got, I was telling you guys last week that I had a plant for this empty space. And this is Rotala, and I'm going to mess up, it's E-N-I-E, so Eni, Eni, I'm pronouncing it way wrong, Eni. So we're going to call it, with my dyslexia, I throw an R in there and I was calling it Ernie, so I don't know. But it's a good looking plant. I'm going to trim that down, or I'm going to, trim some tops off and plant them to propagate some more. But I like the way it looks. The color is, I don't think it's, I think it's a color that I didn't need for this tank. I need some other colors in this tank to change everything up if I want to go like Dutch style, but my escaping skills aren't there yet. And the Rotala here, I'm going to let this grow, let the tops grow, and I'm going to start over. I'm going to rip everything out. Once these tops grow, I get some nice new healthy stems. I'm going to rip all the other stuff out and start over. If you guys remember from the beginning here, I started propagating, cultivating, whatever you want to call it, plants from I think 10 stems, maybe 15 stems. And some of those are the original down there in the bottom. So I'm just going to start over some healthy stems once this stuff starts growing in. Probably next week. Honestly, I dropped my lights down. Let me pull back a little bit. So I dropped the lights down probably a good 3 inches. So it's about 9 inches off the surface of the water. So we'll see how the plants. The plants are actually. I'm actually sorry. Let's see how the plants are doing. The plants are actually doing really good. The Kimberly I trimmed down again, and I kept the stumps because I want to get some new growth from them. I need a few more stems. There's some algae still on the Repens and actually the indica, on the lower growth in the indica. I'm hoping with more light, things will start growing a little faster, a little better. I can avoid the algae. I can start cutting and replanting because the substrate does not have any algae on it. The substrate's looking good. I don't have any algae there. The only algae issues I have are stuff I haven't touched and haven't cleaned. Really, that's the thing. Look, we all we all have lives and we all get busy. And we want to, have a tank that we don't have to do much maintenance to. But let's face it, high lights, high CO2, high nutrients. We have to, spend the time to clean the tanks, and something I've been kind of neglecting. The filters, I cleaned the one this weekend. I got to clean another one. So I have the 2 Rena XP3s on here, or Fill Stars. What are they called? So I got to clean the other one. So the water's a lot clearer, it seems like. To me, I did a water change this morning. And another thing I did was I while I was on a water change, which I gotta clean that off again, is while I was changing the water, as I was emptying it, I moved the power head down to probably right above the reveeps, and I just blasted it towards the substrate, so it was churning and just bringing up all this crap. And I just kept changing the angles as I was draining the water out. Something I've never done before, and you guys probably think I'm an idiot because I don't do that every time. But it's something I'm going to do now every time, because it was taking up all the debris from the bottom, all this crap sitting on the bottom. It was just bringing it up throughout the water, so the water was getting a little murky. No, you know, not too bad, but it was just bringing all that crap up. And as I was doing the water change, I was bringing it out. So I think it's something I'm going to start doing. Seems a very efficient way to do a water change. And another thing I started doing, just this water change, just this time, and I think going forward, we're going to see how it goes, is I did half and half. I did half remineralized RO and then half tap. And if you remember, my tap water is a KH of 4 and a GH of, I think it was a 9 or 10. So I'm still remineralizing it to a KH of 2 and a GH of 6. So I might drop the KH down to maybe 4 or 5, and I'm just going to start doing half and half and see how things go. So, alright, that's it for the 75. But I mean, as you can see, everything's doing good. The fish are healthy. The moss is just keeps growing. And honestly, I've just been forgetting about it. I need to go find some sticks, and especially winter coming, I need to go find something that I can use for this. But it is healthy. There's a lot of it, and again, there's 2 sections of it, and in this video you can't see the size of it, but it is huge. Alright, let me just give you an example. This is a 75 gallon tank. This is 4 feet wide, okay? And look at that. Look at the size of that moss. So if anybody wants some, let me know. So no, I'm definitely not going to be able to use all of that. Alright, so I'm going to show you the 20. I did a water change on that today also. Got to trim some plants down. Oh, let me come back a little bit. You know, just when I did the water change, I cleaned the glass, I cleaned the drop checker. You know, it looks good. You know, I know you just got to clean everything. Clean the glass. Glass looks great. I didn't get the filter in the other intakes over here, so they still have the original algae from before. Otherwise, plants are looking good. The Renicky is looking good. It's growing in here. I mean, some plants are curling, some aren't. The dosing I have to get down in this tank, but it's looking better than it did in 75. And honestly, I think it has more to do with the substrate than anything. Maybe the lights too. I mean, the lights definitely aren't as intense as they are in the 75, but they're looking okay. I mean, I'm growing them, so I'm happy about that. They're growing. Some algae on some lower stuff, so I gotta pluck them out. I'll probably just replant that one. Pluck the top one off and get rid of the other stuff, because that's the other thing is I honestly haven't been dosing this as much as I probably should. So, hold on, the TV's going off. The teachers are back. So that's about it for this tank. You guys remember the Flying Fox? So I have a couple of Amanas in here. I just got the other day. Actually, at Petco, and they were $2.49, cheapest I've ever found them. Because usually like $2.99, $3, same thing. But $2.99 or $2.49. So I grabbed 3 of them. One of them died the second day in here. The other 2 are still in here. I just can't find them. I saw them this morning, but can't find them now. And the Flying Fox, when Cletus and I, there is Cletus over there, sleeping. When Cletus and I came back from the park this morning, the Flying Fox was on the ground, on the carpet, dried out. So, that kind of sucks. Alright, and I'll bring you guguys over to the brine shrimp tank and just show you that. Nothing exciting, but they're still growing and still breeding. I'm still taking. Well, you know, I was telling you guys, I realized after my last video, I said I'd take 50 to 100 out every week. No, I take 50 to 100 out probably every 2 weeks. I do take a scoop full every week, and I try to aim for the larger ones. But there are a ton in there. I'm trying to focus on the back, see the little ones in the back. It's again, it's just a fun little project. It's something I could never do before, and now I'm finally doing it. And it was simple. It doesn't look good. It's an ugly tank, and I might stop it. I might shut it down and turn this tank into something else soon. But in the meantime, it is a little fun little project. Something I've never done, so I'm just happy that I can keep them alive and do it in the breeding. I'm not even putting eggs in there. So that's about it, guys. I'll bring you back over here. Focus back in on these guys. Angels. Angels are happy and healthy. Rose lines. Flying fox there. I don't know where the rams are. Oh, there's a male right there. Kind of hiding back there. That's about it. That's it for this week. I do have to trim this rotella, the Eni or Eni or whatever. Somebody correct my pronunciation, please. I'm gonna trim that down to get some new growth from them probably tonight. So all these things I say I'm going to do, I should probably do before I start shooting the video, so you guys can actually see what I want to do. But either way, alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.